everyone, this is the Clever Fool here, once again with a new series of campaigns in our quest to complete all the Age of Empires 2 campaigns in Definitive Edition on hard mode while completing all the achievements. This time around, we're going to be doing Joan of Arc. There are no special achievements for this one, just the one for completing the last mission at the very end, so let's go ahead and get right into it.
February 19th, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I woke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often, now that I've seen my beloved France eaten away by years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command. Observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Joan. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Joan has not lost hers, and that is enough for me. Joan has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the dauphin, hides from his foes. The war-torn land in between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Joan, we will face it again.
Yo, I just want to say that voice actor is A+. It's got like, I mean, I don't know how accurate of a French accent it is, but it sounded pretty accurate to me, and it was like grizzled and hopeless, and the sound effects that were in the background really captured the hopelessness of the situation. I really, really like that opening. I think it was really strong. Okay, down to business here. This music here, though, is not very immersive. Our main objectives are for Joan to survive and to escort her from the camp at Vaucouleurs to the Chateau of Chinon. Our hints tell us that France's enemies are England and Burgundy. Be on the lookout for their forces. Burgundy is in purple and England is in red. We also should not expect much assistance from the demoralized army of France. We should be alert for any soldiers who might be inspired to join our army once they see Joan. The third hint says to protect our two knights. They are my best fighters and they know the lay of the land. Fourthly, it is not necessary to eliminate all enemy forces, just to focus on bringing Joan to her destination. And last but not least, keep an eye on Joan's health. If it gets too low, keep her away from dangerous situations. I do believe that now heroes have HP come back gradually, which is a nice touch. Our scouts report that Joan the Maid, in blue, has reached the French army camp at Vaucouleurs, where several men have pledged to escort her safely to Chinon, in orange. The road to Chinon is dangerous, with English soldiers and bandits crawling over the countryside. However, there are many Frenchmen who are willing to help Joan the Maid reach her destination. Let's go ahead and get started.
Bonjour, Joan. My colleague and I will escort you to the Chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
I am Jean de Metz, and I will protect you with my life.
Really, really liking the gold around the heroes.
You are Joan of Arc. I have heard your claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
Wait! You might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
You must be wary on the road ahead. Our enemies, the English, are out in force, and their Burgundian allies are thick as rats. Discretion is the better part of valor.
I spotted a nest of Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Alright, we can't go north. We will go elsewhere. I know that this map has a lot of wolves, So I'll try my best to use the heroes to kill them. This way it'll preserve my HP a little bit. Give me a second, I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Actually, no, I think I should be okay. Let's make sure we have Joan hot group to 1. Let's have both of our knights hot group to 2. This way we can keep them alive. Hot group the archers to 3. Hot group the men to 4.
Look out! A battle rages ahead! Stay back, lest we be caught in the crossfire. Another glorious loss for France. I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Joan of Arc.
Nice! So that right there actually demonstrated that the bug where the death sounds weren't playing is actually fixed, which is pretty nice for us. It was definitely jarring for the Montezuma campaign to not be able to hear the death sounds. Now in the William Wallace and Art of War campaigns, it didn't actually matter too much because we didn't actually spend too much of that time fighting enemies. But I'm just really glad that they managed to fix that bug. Another setting rather that I changed that we probably won't notice until the next couple of missions is that I actually have the particle effects turned to higher, so that now when buildings are researching text, it'll look golden.
The bridge is out. The English must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Chinon.
I remember this voice line from the original campaign. The bridge is out. The English must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Chinon. It was much more enthusiastic, but I kind of like the serious tone here.
Highwaymen preying on helpless travelers? What has become of our homeland?
Lost an archer there. A couple of our men-at-arms are low. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. They're seriously going after our bowmen? Get out of here. Now, I'm really worried about running into dire wolves. I'm not actually too worried about the rest. It's just the dire wolves that really freak me out, because they do much more damage. Let's kite around with our archers. Let our melee units auto-aggro them. Nice. Very clean. That fight went much better. We didn't lose any units. But man, are those highwaymen annoying. I like how they kept the same colors as before. Let's have our Monsieur Bertrand scout ahead. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Kill off these wolves. It's gonna be wolf 6 and 7 down this mission already. It's wolf number 8 down this mission. This mission's mostly for flavor. There's not too many places where you can actually lose, I think. We're about to come up on one of the riskier areas, but overall the mission should be very quick. It's more like a escort mission of an RPG than anything else. There should be a monk nearby, if I remember correctly.
Gather your belongings, men. We follow Joan of Arc. We will carry that
Perhaps
along with us. It may yet be of use.
Perhaps on the harder difficulty level we actually won't see. Yeah, there probably isn't a monk now. That's unfortunate. So they might have removed it on the harder difficulty so I wouldn't be able to heal up my guys. Because I remember in the past there definitely used to be a monk here. This bridge leads to the Burgundian base. I remember that there was a castle up there. There's really no reason to go up in that direction. Really liking Zelnius's grid mod, by the way. It's much less invasive than the base game mod, than the base game grid. Ram's kind of slowing us down.
Get through these walls.
Yes, we do. We've gotten one. Let's see if we can bait these archers out. Hold the gate open. Very nice. Might lose a pikeman there, but it's okay.
You French don't know when to give up.
I still feel like the pathing is different than it used to be. Also, that ram was definitely optional. You can definitely sneak through the gate. We left a lot of people behind here. For a second, I thought we had lost a ton of units. Then I realized, no, we didn't actually lose tons of units. In fact, that probably wasn't the most efficient way to take the fight. I think we'll just leave the ram behind here. I don't recall needing it for anything else anymore after this. I remember playing this when I was a kid and being super worried that the Burgundians were going to train tons of units out of those barracks. But I don't believe anyone trains any units in this scenario. How many wolves have we killed? That's probably like the 10th wolf, right? 7, 8, 9? Or no, 9, 8. 8, 9, 10?
An ambuscade! There are Burgundian soldiers everywhere! Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape!
Alright, that's a lot of enemies. Get in the boat, boys! Get in the boat! I think we should be good. No need to leave anyone behind. Yep. And as far as I remember, going north there is nothing but cliffs, so we actually have to go south. They really designed this map to kind of be like a walkthrough mission. It's more of a story mission than anything else, but I still have a lot of fond memories playing this mission. I probably played this mission like 4 or 5 times now. Once or twice on camera, and then this will maybe be like the 3rd time on camera, but also many, many times on off camera. Let's drop you lads off. Very nice. We should be able to pick up these siege units once we see Joan here. Hello?
You mean to lead the French army?
Such confidence I have not seen since this war began.
Very well.
You have 6 more soldiers. Joan the Maid.
Here they come! Fire!
We defeated the Burgundians, it seems. The Scorps are doing their job. Joan, you can stay back. Just chill. We should be good here. Yeah, this is more of a cinematic than anything else. Not much strategy to it. I didn't have to micro my units even. They give you plenty of units. All you have to do is know where to look. I think that galley that we ran into is probably also one of the only ships that we see. Your transports really are never in any danger. And we have a fairly sizable number. Something I did notice is that the melee units seem to be more disciplined about rushing down the archer units. I don't know if that's a difficulty thing, but
we have made it.
They were definitely targeting my crossbowmen, the man-at-arms. They're definitely targeting my crossbowmen more heavily. I actually think that's a pretty nice addition by the AI if it's intentional, where they try to focus down your archers, so you have to manage them a little bit more. It's a nice touch for sure. So we ended up with 17 units and a Scorpion alive. Both our knights survived, which is nice. Thank you, Sir de Metz. Also, many thanks, Sir Bertrand. Let's have the rest of our forces rest up. And we'll take our two main boys here alongside Joan the Maid. Get in here. She looks older in her picture. And my men here get a well-earned rest. Very nice.
As Joan's footsteps echoed down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did naught but stare. The dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right?" The courtiers began to murmur. The Chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear. But the Dauphin pushed the Chamberlain away and rose to meet Joan's gaze. She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her. I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
Nice. Very quick and easy scenario. More of a cinematic than anything else. It's a pretty nice warm-up, kind of like marching and fighting in William Wallace. That'll be it for this level. Tune in again next time to see us play through the Maid of Orleans. This will be Clever Fool, signing right out.